What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of our Speakeasy podcast. Today we have
John.
And we have him every week. I don't know why I said today, but you know, he's always
special guest star.
It's like that tumor you have on you, and I can't. No, I'm joking.
It's not a tumor.
Not a tumor. I just can't get rid of you. It just stays there.
It just stays there. You're always here.
I wanted to come up with something better. Maybe like a pimple or something that you just keep. No, all right.
Okay.
All jokes aside, we love Johnny. But welcome back.
I didn't know there was a question.
This is why I don't always start these shows. Yeah. Here we are, guys. Welcome back. We're back at the Speakeasy. Subscribe, like, comment, do all that fun stuff. Show us some love. You know, after 30 years of doing this, we want to get monetized at some point. It's never going to happen.
It's never going to happen.
No. But here we are. So I had picked up this bottle right here maybe about a month ago. John has been eyeing it. I kind of forgot I had it because I bought a 2-pack. Yeah. One was Turkey, one was Barton. And it just seemed pretty cool. And it was like, you got it like a lot cheaper if you bought the 2-pack. And I'm like, well, at least it's 2 different bottles. And I'm going to try them. You know, we could try them both out at some point. But today we're starting with the turkey. Let me talk about this. Yeah, the turkey. We should have waited for Thanksgiving on this. Actually, the other one we were just talking about, we can maybe do. Well, that's a while away, though.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't want to wait that long, probably. The 101 year.
Oh, yeah.
You probably don't want to wait that long.
No, it don't matter.
Okay. This is Kentucky Ace, non-chill filtered, aged in oak, 9 years, 53% alcohol, 106 proof. Everything I'm reading right now is just like light bulb. It's like, I'm like, this is great. This is good. This is good. It just comes on. And I'm like, oh, this is good, man. These are things I look for. I like a nice 106 or 107 or basically up to 110 proof. I like a nice 9 year, it's a good age statement on that. What's the story here? All right. Single barrel number 3. 100 years ago, Kentucky Ace was an acclaimed brand of straight bourbon. We came across a distinctive label while researching the history of distilling in the Commonwealth. So that's pretty cool. They reused a little history right here by this label.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay. While it's not exactly clear when the brand disappeared, it was likely a casualty of Prohibition. One of many independent marks, likely a casualty... Oh, no, I'm totally reading this wrong. One of many independent marks rendered extinct by that misguided calamity. Now, the Whiskey Whiskey Company has brought this vintage label back. We are proud to put in front of some of our finest reserve stocks of bourbon. We think restoring a piece of classic bourbon history is pretty sweet, and we hope you will too. Here's to the tide of history, raising a full glass while holding all the aces. I swear, I'm going to turn into Jay soon and have to wear cheaters because I can't read for anything.
Some Coke bottle.
Yeah, I know. Bottled by American Bourbon Company, Shelby, Kentucky, for the Whiskey.
Bottled by, I'm sorry, who?
American Bourbon Company.
Okay.
For the Whiskey Company, distilled and aged in Kentucky. So there's a distinct...
Never heard of any of those.
I can't say I have either, but there's that distinct sticker on here that says selected by Adelphia's, which I picked this from. That's the store I picked it up. Distilled by Wild Turkey on May 12th, 2015.
So it's turkey juice that somebody else bought a barrel of and bottled it.
A lot going on. And what did I say before
it's
this?
It's not a Wild Turkey product like Wild Turkey. Jimmy Russell's name's not on there.
Just the juice, I guess. And it reminds me of Integrity
Brothers,
that we've had on the show. Check out that episode, people. But yeah, it seems cool. I don't know. I'm like John had just mentioned, I don't know much about whiskey or any of it.
Why is so you said the other one is Barton's.
Yeah,
why is even like Integrity Brothers, like Wild Turkey and Barton's are always together?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a proximity or if it's a some kind of collaboration or something along those lines. I really don't know why it's always. I mean, keep in mind they're all buddies, right? There goes that sound again.
I love it.
All right. It's interesting because John and I do a couple episodes usually, and it's you almost use the first whiskey you have as your base, in as far as color, as far as everything goes, and everything after that is just kind of a comparison.
Okay. Wish Key Spirits Company produces high-quality bourbon and whiskey bottlings
Okay.
in a small town in the heart of Bluegrass State between Lexington and Louisville.
Okay.
Our dedication to producing exclusive spirits is matched only by our desire to provide our clients with exceptional service and support. Whether you're looking to purchase our award-winning brands, create your own custom blend, or invest in the bourbon market, Wish Key is here to guide you. They are an independent bottler, rectifier, blender, and warehouseman in the beverage alcohol industry. They offer services related to your bourbon and whiskey needs. Our services include a classic retrospect, blah, 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 blah. So I guess this is really... Okay, Wish Key Spirits Company offers a diverse portfolio of high-quality spirits, including Kentucky Ace,
All right.
Hoosier Ace,
Okay.
Honeymoon Bourbon and Rye,
All right.
finished in honey barrels, Kentucky Sunshine. So I guess they are basically...
We've literally heard of none of those.
I don't know what Tennessee Ace is. So they're basically a third-party place where you go pick your barrel
Okay.
of whatever juice they have right there.
So they
and
do just picks, I guess?
I that's how it sounds.
It's new to us, so yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's see how it is.
Yeah.
Let's get this nerve, Johnner.
Colors nice.
Okay. Oh, I got a nose that came out right away. Something distinct. Color's like a medium. Not as viscous, but
Not
you
very
know,
viscous
yeah.
at all, no.
Something that hit me kind of quick. I don't want to say it out because I'm afraid you're gonna be like, "Well, you said it now. It's in my head."
I'm not getting much than caramel right now.
Now we've said this before, and we said that the flavor of something in particular
I'm getting a
is
little apple on it. But
okay. You get I could see that, but I'm thinking circus peanuts, like that banana, you know,
yeah.
and
Those like marshmallow.
yes. So I just wrote banana, but I specifically maybe like a circus peanut.
Yeah. Almost like not fresh banana, but banana.
Candied banana or something.
Yeah,
or-
like extract, banana extract.
oh, banana extract.
banana
yeah.
extract. Yeah.
That makes sense. John would know. Used to work with a lot of that, right?
A lot of extracts.
Yeah.
The apple I got was green.
So green apple.
Now I am okay. So I'm blending that little green apple-y extract, that banana extract, and I'm getting more like Runts candy almost more
So
than like
runs. Okay. I put ruts. Runs.
Ruts Hut. Yeah.
Yes. I like it. Good nose. It's fruity.
It
You
is
know,
fruity.
It's kind of like that.
It's not overly sweet.
But it's almost like a ripe banana in a way too, though. It's got a little bit of that fermented. I mean, well, it is
Banana bread.
whiskey.
For the proof of only being, what was it?
106.
106.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little ethanol in the nose. Maybe it's the fresh crack.
Yeah, a little, but not crazy. Not burning those hairs here.
No.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
That's got good flavor, man.
That's got a really good flavor.
Yeah. It's a little bit more, as far as visually, doesn't seem as oily as viscous, but on the mouth, it's actually pretty viscous.
It's nice in the mouth.
Yeah. It's oily. You get that nice. It lingers.
Now I'm getting more of a clove taste now.
Clove. I'm going to go back to the taste. I hate to judge something on the first sip, but I will mention on the finish though something I am getting a little bit of bubble gum, I think.
Okay.
But on the finish.
I am tasting that banana note.
Mm-hmm.
And it is. It's almost like a banana bread, like a banana bread with spices in it. Like
Yeah.
I'm not tasting that caramel vanilla note like I smelled.
Mm-hmm.
I am still tasting that banana and that. I mean, I am still tasting that green apple note.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, a little bit.
So the apple.
Which would bring me back maybe to that Runts candy type of thing. Those fake flavors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Those
but we don't want that
extracts,
to be a
not
turnoff
fake.
necessarily.
No, not fake, but like those extract
Yeah.
flavors, which are, I mean, if I don't know about you, but every time I see a Runtz candy machine, I throw a quarter in there because I love Runtz.
You love Runtz. The banana.
That's tasty.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see if there's something else. I mean, the oak. I get that oak.
Yeah, we get the yolk.
The yolk.
There is something else. What?
I see that apple.
The finish lingers. There's not as big as a hug.
There's a spice to it, though.
There is a spice to it. Could it be that clove spice?
I don't know. Clove is very distinct. I hate using
It
clove
is.
because
I
it's just
know.
very
I
distinct.
know. I think more a clove with like pumpkin pie than I
Yeah.
do with
Yes.
banana bread, but
Yeah.
there it is a bakery type of spice there. It is a spice,
Yeah.
and it is a baking, not a bakery, a baking spice.
Yeah.
that I feel it is. That's why I yelled clove, but
Almost a hint of maybe, John, and it could be like taste into that finish. Maybe a little maple syrup.
I was just gonna say, I get a little maple on the finish,
Yeah.
and then I thought you were gonna say, well, not me. So
No, don't
No.
ever say that. I mean, gosh. All right.
it's sweet, but not too sweet.
No, not too sweet.
It's,
No.
I think I think this bottle and this particular liquid is kind of right up my alley for something I would
Yeah.
love to have as a
good daily
sipper every
sipper.
night.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, I don't know, for the
And
2-pack.
you know what? We said it's not viscous, but look,
Yeah. Yeah.
look at the legs on the glass.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
not that bad.
No, it's got some legs there. Yeah, pretty. And for the price, I think it was for the 2-pack, maybe in a 60 to 70 range per
That's it?
bottle. Yeah, something maybe.
And we're going there after we're
Yeah. that's the plan. We'll see, John. But yeah.
Oh, let's not say that out loud.
Yeah, well, it's on your way home, so
We don't know who's watching.
we're
Yeah,
not.
it's on my
You're
way.
just grabbing.
I'm
something.
just gonna drive by it.
Oh, I'm grabbing. I have to grab something. I have a have to pick up, so I have to. At the store we got this from.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, I don't want you going alone though.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. That's
should keep you
true.
company.
You should give me some company there.
Yeah.
You know, on your way.
You never know what's gonna happen.
You never know that might happen. Yeah. You go back in that back room there and see all the prizes back there.
I don't want you to get locked back there either.
Overall, decent. Let me take on the sip. I don't know. I'm about to throw a number out there, or you can start.
Yeah, I'll go first this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really enjoying this. I really like this a lot, to be honest with you. You're not. I'm going 410 on this one.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Ho! Ho! Ho!
I like this.
395.
Okay. So we're basically in about a 4
Yeah,
range.
around there.
Yeah.
I think it's solid. It's a good sipper. The only thing holding me back is it's got some notes to it. Maybe some notes, something there. I'm just not like wowed by. Maybe there's something in there that I'm just not wowed by. I don't know. Like, you know, when you have a really good bourbon, you're just like, wow. You know.
Well, yeah.
That's why it's not there. You know.
Okay.
It's just not. It's overall decent, good bourbon, and at a 3.95 and a 4.1 from you, that's a good rating. So
I think so.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I like it.
This is out of 5, people. Just to remind you.
Yeah.
This is 9 out of 10. So, you know, why do we always do that? I guess
I don't know.
we always do it.
Change our rating system?
I don't know. I guess because we're always beer guys, and we use
we use
Untapped app, and
Untappd,
it's always been a 5 rating. So we've kind of done.
So maybe going forward, we start going out of 10. What do you think? Now let's leave it at 5.
Yeah, I like 5
Why
because I
change
feel like
things
we're going to confuse things.
Why change things?
At my job, when we rate things, we go out of 100. So
Wow.
yeah, so we would say like something like a sweet or whatever. You know, you'd say this is a sweet 65 or sweet 64 out of just out of 100. You get used to it though.
All right.
Get used to it. But yeah, cheers to Kentucky
Cheers.
Ace. You know, we didn't know about you guys, but we like what you're doing here. Good juice.
Pick it up if you see it.
Yeah.
Especially for the price.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Now, when you say you do a rating of like 65 sweet, have you ever hit have you ever hit 100?
No.
Have you ever hit a 5?
Yeah.
What's your 5?
Like on sweet?
No, on bourbon. Like,
Oh.
what's your 5? I don't think we've ever hit a 5.
I think you're still talking about the sweet scale.
No, I'm sorry.
About the 100 scale.
I just meant like scale-wise. That scale, 100, have you ever hit 100? This scale is 5, you've ever hit 5.
Yeah, all right. Oh, no, then I haven't hit a 5.
Right? But what would be a 5? Like, what are you looking for that ultimate 5? Because honestly, I think our expectations, you're probably never going to get there.
I know. I'm looking for, in particular, I'm looking for, it's got to be the perfect nose, where you're almost like getting giddy. Yeah, we've had that plenty of them where we're like, this is going to be good. And then there's times where we had it and we're like, oh, this doesn't taste like it smells.
Yeah.
Okay. It's got to have that smell. It's got to be right. It's got to hit all those notes. I particularly like certain notes on bourbon. I'm a cinnamon guy. So I like notes of cinnamon. I like notes of caramel, butterscotch. These are all key things for me. I like that swore, that sweet aromatic. I like that. It's got to hit all those notes. That's A. B, and no, A, let me continue with A. It's got to have that nice color. It's got to have that nice viscosity. It's got to look pretty in the glass for me. That's to start out with. It hits all that. We're still rolling at 100. Next is that taste. Now I'm like, okay, is it hitting the notes I want? Is that flavor, especially if it agrees with what I smelled, that's a bonus. So if it smells like banana, I want it to taste kind of like banana. If it smells like cinnamon, I kind of want it to taste like cinnamon. I want that smell to travel because I'm already excited by that nose. I'm like, wow, that nose got me. I can't wait to try this. And then when I try it, it needs to taste like what I just smelled. And I'm like, and if it doesn't, and it still has really good palate notes, then I'm still going to be happy. And it's still 5 potential, I would say. But now you might lose a little bit though because it's not hitting with the nose, and it's got to have that.
So is there a 5? Is there a 5 out there?
Well, I don't know.
Because what if there is a 5 out there, and then something else later comes, and you're like, well, that 5 now becomes a 4.85 because this is a 5. This is better than my 5.
I know.
You feel a little silly? Like, what do you?
That's
is
why
it stupid to even rate it?
That's why it's tough to give a 5.
Right?
But does it ever hit every one of those things I just said?
I don't think anything ever could.
And then to go back to taste, I got to get the hug. I need a hug.
You need a hug.
I always need a hug. And it's got to have the right mouthfeel. It's got to have that oily, viscous mouthfeel. It's got to have that taste. And here's the kicker, and this is where a lot of bourbons will lose it with me. And it's after you smell it, after you taste it, is that finish, does it linger? You hear me saying it all the time.
Yep,
I need that linger. I want it to just hang out. I want to keep thinking about it until I drink it and sip it again. I want to be like, wow, it's still there. It's still there. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's still there. And then all of a sudden, all right. And then you're just continuing the motion because now you're like, it's that taste. It's there,
Yeah.
And I don't know, John. I don't know if there's one out there.
I don't think it will ever exist. I really don't.
And I'm going to have to tell you something. Age statement means nothing to me. Because if it's good, I don't care how old it is. If it's hitting every one of those check marks, I'm okay. The age means nothing to me. I hope that doesn't get recorded and only in that little section there.
We're talking about bourbon. Bourbon.
But even proof, if sometimes even proof is a little bit different because you usually can taste that proof.
Yeah.
But
because we can even put that into a beer because that's what we like. That's why we use the scale because that's what we're used to rating beer.
Yeah.
What's a 5?
We've given 5s in beer.
My 5s are like Guinness. I give it 5s. You know what I mean? Like I give certain like everyday beers a 5
because of what it is. And
I can go to that every day. You know what I mean?
It's consistent. Yeah. I would say like a Treehouse Julius would have been a 5 maybe or something like that.
Yeah.
That used to be the one. Or
I just think we've drank so much, especially you more than me, that if you can't come up with a 5 now in the bourbon world, you probably never will.
Yeah.
So what's the point of even rating it? Maybe the ratings should be different.
Well, the rating is for us and our viewers. It's for people to say,
yeah,
Okay, you know how many times have you watched a podcast while you're at a store of a bourbon that we've never done before?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that guy gave it a 4.5. I'm
Yeah.
totally gonna get this one because I've been
Right.
eyeing it. And that's just
Yeah.
sealed the deal
No.
for
Yeah,
me.
you're right there. You're right there.
Yeah.
I get that part.
You know, if someone says this is shit,
I'm afraid to give something a 5. Because I'm afraid I'm gonna have something better one day, and I'm like, God damn, I looked so stupid.
thankfully we have bigger things to worry about in our lives. I'm afraid to give it a 5.
Like what? Like what? Like what?
It gives me anxiety. I can't.
I can't sleep at night because I'm like, I need that 5.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, John. I mean,
Regardless, I like this one. So
yeah, it's good. Side note, different stuff. Topics for today. Not giving it a 5.
how do you feel about your kid's school lunch?
No. Yes. How do you feel about your kid's school lunch? So I try to be a good church going guy. I was at church today, and they do every year. They do this trip where they go to West Virginia, and they go to the poverty sections of Appalachia or Appalachia. There you go. I see. I kept correcting myself how to say it, and I just said Appalachia. It's Appalachia and it's a yearly trip. I have not participated in yet, but today was interesting though because they actually it's a lot of teenagers that go to it and everything, and then there's some adults obviously for supervision and all that, and not just supervision, they're obviously helping too as well.
Yeah.
And they'll go to very low income people who are in poverty houses, and they will help them, trying to,
Like fix the roof.
They had to fix it. They actually were talking about having to fix a roof, fix their porches, paint their rooms, do certain things, little handyman jobs around the house, anything they need help with, just to make them feel, a little better about themselves and stuff. And gosh, and this is the first time where I think I saw about 12 people break down in tears, just talking about their experience and what they saw. And it's humbling for these children. It's humbling for these. I don't even like to say children, but they're people's children. But they're teenagers, a lot of them and stuff. But
well, sometimes you don't know what you got until you see the other side of it, right?
Exactly.
So it is very humbling, absolutely.
And they are talking about like how much it's changed their lives, and it's and it's not just an impact. And they're one-on-one with a lot of times. Sometimes they'll go to people's houses and they don't really even see the people. And sometimes the people are like, no, I'm making you lunch. You guys are working hard. I'll make you lunch, and they're doing things for them. And the one guy noticed they were using his picnic table in his front yard and stuff. So at nighttime, he went out there and he like refinished it and stuff just so they have somewhere nicer to eat.
Yeah.
And
I like stuff like that. And I like those stories, man.
Yeah. And you saw these kids, and you just saw how much it's changed them already as human beings, as just how they view things, and how they are so thankful to live in a nice town, to live somewhere where they have family that cares about them, live with, and it was touching. It was really touching to see everyone talk about their experience and everything. So, and
is this something that you think that you might be willing to participate in the future, or maybe hoping that your son, you keep going to the church, is like, wow, Dad, like I want to be a part of this, and I would love.
I think it would be life altering for my son, even though my son is extremely emotionally intelligent when it comes to certain things. He's the type of kid, if he sees like a kid upset or something, he'll walk over and, are you okay? Is it, that's just great. The way he is.
A lot of kids aren't like that.
Yeah. He's that's just his personality. Already he's like that. Would I think something like this would change him even further? Yes, absolutely. I think it would be a great experience. He is young now. So yes, you hit the nail on the head by saying it's something you would want to do in the future. Maybe yes and no. And I had this conversation with my wife, because right after this, because it's something we've talked about it before and everything. I think, yes, it would be great. It would be great to experience it. It would be great to do all of that, and it would be great to, I'm handy, so, that's always a good thing, I guess. my concern, and I know it's going to sound bad. It's going to sound bad.
Here we go.
Is I know they stay, like the people on the mission or whatever you want to call it that are going to help, the church and everything like that. I know that they don't stay in like these like fancy places or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't.
She's like, I'm going to go on my own, but I'm going to go to this 5-star hotel because I can't stay where you stay.
No, I've talked about this before, and you know this, and you're kind of the same way. I have IBS, people. I have issues with having to use the bathroom a lot. So let's just say it's a little bit of a health concern.
Yeah.
And I'm concerned that I don't know if I could spend a whole day at some person who's dealing with poverty, their house, and say, hey, can I use your bathroom every, whatever.
You just lose the mountains of Appalachia.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
You just, you go into the woods. That's all.
I get anxiety over it.
I feel you. Yes, I do feel you on that. Yeah.
And that is my concern: is to spend a few days, a week, or whatever. I think it's like a week they go there, and to spend that time, and just knowing how my stomach is and the anxiety I'll have. I don't know if it'd be healthy for me necessarily. Otherwise, the whole just experience. If I had somewhere I can just run home to every once in a while, I would absolutely, without question, be okay with saying, yeah, I definitely want to do that, you know? But because of my health concerns and my personal issues, I don't know. I'm a little nervous about doing that. And
it's funny because I'm not really a church-going guy. I don't want to say I'm not religious, but I do. I believe and I have my own stuff. I just don't go to church because of my lazy I'd rather sleep in than wake up and go to mass. But I've recently, in the past 7 months, have joined like our local Knights of Columbus that are affiliated with our church in
which
town,
sometimes have a
church.
religious perspective to it.
Yeah. Like you have to be Catholic and believe in God and blah blah blah. And I've done plenty of stuff where I'm collecting for the poor. I'm collecting for the food pantry. I'm raising money for this. Raising money for kids with Down syndrome or kids who are paraplegic and blah, 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 blah. And I felt so much better about myself doing these things because I feel like I'm finally giving back.
Well, it's like a natural high,
It really is. And then you feel good about it. And it's like, wow, man, even it was 1 hour today. I stood on a corner and I collect change for special needs, but I feel good that I did that.
Yeah.
And I do really feel like if I had the opportunity, my place of work used to do a lot of stuff with like Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah.
And they would go and help build houses and this. And I'd be like, I'm not handy at all.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I probably shouldn't belong there. But if I had the opportunity to do something like that, I feel like I would feel good about myself to do it. And if I had the opportunity to travel and help somebody who needed their roof, obviously, like I said, I'm not handy. I couldn't fix your roof for you.
Yeah.
But even if I'm just there contributing to, all right, I'll run to the store and buy the nails, or I'll do this, or I'll hand you a screwdriver.
Yeah,
I would really love the opportunity to do something like that and help somebody.
Well, it's a learning experience too, because you learn from the people that do this stuff.
Yeah, and also not just on myself to just do it alone. I would love to bring my children.
Yeah,
so they can see, look what you got.
Yeah,
look what's over your head.
Absolutely,
we are so fortunate and lucky because. Our kids and where we're from, they don't know the other side of it.
Yeah.
They might read about it and think they know, but they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know. We don't know. I don't know.
Well, we take things for granted, and that's the whole thing. And we take a lot for granted. And I guarantee you that to take it a step further, say you were saving for, you were helping for charities for, say it was Down syndrome or something along those lines, and you got to meet the people who received it.
That's the blessing part.
Yeah, and that's when you see a video. Even if it's a video, thank you so much. You don't realize what this means to us. We have a new basketball court that they can play on or do something or whatever, depending on what we're talking about here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a stupid, funny little quick story. I was in the. I had to relieve another guy that was collecting. We did a special needs coin. That we did in the streets, right? On the corners by the stoplights. And I had to replace somebody. And I went there, and he's like, hey, I never met him before. He hasn't been to a lot of our meetings, and I'm still newer.
All right.
And he's like, oh, hey, I'm blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, I'm John. He's like, oh, man, isn't this great? Like, don't you get a good feeling when we're doing stuff like this? He goes, I know it's weird and it's hot and you're standing on a corner.
Yeah.
He says, but don't you feel good about yourself when I'm done? And he's like, look what I did today. And I was like, yeah, actually, it is a good feeling.
Yeah.
And he goes, tell me more about you. And our station was in front of our softball field.
Yeah.
And there was a softball game going on. And I go, actually, I help run this softball league.
Yeah.
I go, my kids are older. I go, but I still like giving back and helping out the kids. He's like, that's great, man, that you're still involved. He's like, a lot of people would walk away.
Yeah.
I go, yeah. And he goes, here's $20. And I was like, oh, you don't have to do that.
Did he take it out of his?
No, he took it out of his wallet. He goes, here's $20. And I go, oh man. He goes, I was like, no, what you don't have to do that. And he's like, no, for your help. He's like, here's $20.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm here not to you don't have to tip me for being here.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, it's not for you. I want to give you $20 to put towards your league back there.
Yeah.
Maybe you can buy drinks or something for the kids.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, cool, thank you. I'll put it in our register at the concession stand. I thought this guy was like giving me $20.
Yeah.
For like a thank you for helping out, sir. Here's $20 for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't want your $20.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And he's like, no, this is for the kids. And I was like, oh, all right.
What you should have said was,
Thank
I'll
you,
make sure I
man.
put this towards the
Well, I
softball.
did. Once he was like, no, it's for the kids. I was like, oh,
That's
thank
funny.
you. I was like, I'll go down there and I'll put it in the concession stand fund, and we'll give out ice cream.
Yeah.
I go on your name today. You know what I mean? I'll be like, hey man, like somebody bought all you kids ice cream today. Here you go. And he's like, yes, thank you. Meanwhile, I'm like, this guy's giving me $20.
Well, I was gonna buy a 6-pack of beers after this.
But it's just it's so nice, man, to give back and help out and
Yeah.
to understand where the money goes, because sometimes you remember when Haiti had like their big earthquake, and then you got like Wyclef Johns on TV. He's like, if you donate to the Red Cross, 1-800 blah blah blah, and I did that, and I sent like $50 whatever, and I'm like, but did the Red Cross get that right now? Did I just screw up and give $50 to something I shouldn't have given $50 to?
I know. That's always the concern. You always have to do your research, unfortunately. You shouldn't have to do your research. We have to do your research. What percent is going to the actual cause?
But us as an organization, we actually write the checks and we bring them to these places.
Yeah.
So I know where this money's going
that's
to.
Good. That's good.
So it would be cool to do like an Appalachia.
Appalachia.
It'd always be Appalachia.
What did I say? You say it's Appalachia, not Appalachia. If you call it Appalachia, I'll throw an Appalachia or something like that.
That's a cool way to remember it.
Yeah.
That's a cool way to remember it.
But yeah, that's it's, and you just saw.
It's just humbling, man.
Yeah, you
that
saw
stuff's humbling.
these kids who were maybe ranged from like 14 to like 18, 19.
And that's a cool part, because that's
Yeah.
the age where these kids take everything for granted and they don't understand.
Every single one of them broke down talking about their experience. And they all broke down and the one girl was like, the owner, he just gave me a hug and he told me he loved me and everything. I'm like, God, do your parents not tell you they love you or something? Why are you getting so emotional? I'm joking. But, it's like she never had someone say, I love you or something, but.
It's not even that. It's just the fact that you have these people out there who are living the way they're living. And it's like an ounce of help means so damn much to them.
And that was the whole impact with them. They say it's just these little things.
Little things, man.
That they were like, you can tell as human beings, you can tell that it changed them.
Yeah.
And it was something that, and then you see the people who did it more than 1 year, and you see people who have done it for 10 years.
Yeah.
And we do it every year. And you know what, the one of the most selfless things that someone said was about their services and everything is, I just wish we could have done more.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
I
You
wish
always want
we
more.
had
Sure.
more time. I wish we visited more houses because they only could do so many homes.
Sure.
And there's only
And you probably only get so many volunteers to do it. Because,
exactly.
It's not like everybody can just drop what they're doing to go do something like that. Like
Yeah.
that's got to be a well planned out thing.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna do my best. When my son gets a little older, I want to be part of it at least once.
And I honestly, like myself, I would love to be part of it with you, even though I
Yeah.
don't attend your church.
You absolutely could
it's
do
far
it.
from me. But if you were like, hey, my church is going here
Yeah.
for a week and we're going to do this, and I had the opportunity to help out, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I can take off work and do that.
Yeah.
I would love to do it with you.
Yeah,
man.
they would. Yeah, they would. Oh, they would. I don't think that would be an issue. They would. because they look for volunteers. They look for adults, especially. They're like, we need more people to help.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
you know, they know our son is not old enough to do something like this, but they even asked us. They're like, any of you guys want to volunteer because we need adults?
Yeah. Hey, I
And-
can't volunteer, but you know what? I'll throw $100 so that you guys can go out and have lunch one day while
Yeah.
you're. You know, I'll donate bottles of water while you're
Yeah.
working. And you guys can stay hydrated. You know what I mean?
They had they
Stuff
said
like that works.
They said last year something happened. They had to dig up some soil, and they said they looked at it and they saw the soil, and they were with some like contractor guy or something, and the guy goes, "Yeah, we can't dig this. This is not." So he, like I said, he was like a contractor guy. He goes, calls his people. Get the Bobcat over here. Get this, whatever. Get all this stuff over here. We're just gonna use the machinery and take it all. We're gonna, that's his way of whatever. If that's your way of doing it, it's not necessarily as manual labor as you thought. But they're like, we're gonna dig this all out with I got machinery. We're gonna do this.
But that's cost money, so
It does. It's still volunteering.
so
yeah.
that's volunteer work. That's
And
donation work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you can't give your time to volunteer, but if you can donate a little bit of here and there,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Man.
Yeah.
Everything helps. Everything helps. Whether it be $1 or manpower, everything helps.
Yeah.
Whether it be $1 or an hour of your time.
I'm sure it'd be
everything helps.
life altering for me as well.
And I'm getting older.
Yeah.
And I just want to make up for some of the stupid shit I've done in my life. And I feel like this kind of helps.
Yeah.
And I do want to help people, man. I do.
Yeah.
I really, 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 really do.
Yeah. Well, these people do these things all year round. You don't have to do it through a church. I think you can do it,
Yeah, no, like I said, there's Habitat for Humanity. There's different
Yeah.
things that you can do.
And they say, and apparently, like the one girl was describing going to the one person's house. The house was in shambles, but she's like, we were driving up this hill. She's like, it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
She's like, it was gorgeous.
That's a beautiful country, man.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, not a beautiful country, but you know what I mean? It's a beautiful countryside. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that's America, dude. That's America.
Yeah. We're gonna take.
Speaking of that, let's
quick,
take a quick break here because we're going to do something that we haven't done in a while, man. We
Yeah.
haven't opened up a can of beer on this show in quite a time.
Yeah, quite a time.
I was at Double Tap Brewing, which is not too far from here over in Whippany, and I really like this place, man. It was my second time there.
I've been
It's
there.
an old post
Yeah.
office that they converted into a brewery.
Nice people too.
Very nice people. Good liquid.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything. And this is one that I tried, I liked, and I wound up buying a 4-pack. And this is called Bent Brim.
All right.
It is 8% hazy IPA.
Okay.
Galaxy, Citra, and Strata.
Okay, some nice
hops
stuff. Nice
convey
hops.
pineapple, mango, and melon
Yeah.
flavors with a hint of dankness. And the mango, to me, really stands out for this, which is why I was like, I'm buying a 4-pack of this. This is really good. Our name, Double Tap Brewing, was inspired by Ben Franklin's description of New Jersey as a keg tapped at both ends by New York City and Philadelphia. And if we all know our history, Ben Franklin was a big beer guy.
Yes. What was that? Ton Tavern. They had the saying on the back of everyone's
Yep,
shirt.
Tavern over in Atlantic City.
Is proof that God exists or something. Yeah, I
Yep.
forgot what it was. Yeah.
A beer is proof that God exists. I believe it is. And I met up here with our buddy Jay, and we spent a little bit there. And the
Jay,
wives
who's been on the
came,
show,
and,
yeah.
Jay and his son and his wife, they came and hung out. And Tom, our friend Tom.
Tommy.
And we weren't there long, but I'm going to be honest, I didn't reach out to you that day because I honestly thought you had told me you were going to the Catskills that weekend. And even Jay was like, Ken's in the Catskills. But then we looked back, and I don't believe you did go to the Catskills.
Yeah,
so
probably
I
missed
did
out.
kind of felt like a jerk off. But
That's all right.
at the end of the day, you were better off not coming. It was the soccer games, and it would wind up being a shit show, and it's a whole other conversation for
All right.
everything.
That's
so.
okay. That's all right. Next time.
Yeah. So Bent Brim, Double Tap over here in Whippany, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even if you smell, man, you smell that fruit right off the top.
But there's no added fruit or anything. It's just the hops are giving
It's
that.
just the hops
notes.
are giving that flavor.
Okay. Yeah. It's
Right?
got some nice notes on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was good.
And we haven't done beer on the show in a while.
We haven't
so-
done beer on a show, and I don't even do many IPAs anymore. So it's.
That's solid, John.
It's
I'm
good
glad you
stuff,
brought this, man.
right?
This is
It's good
tasty.
stuff.
I'm getting that dankness. I'm getting that pineapple. I'm some of that mango. I don't know about the melon. Maybe maybe a little. I'm not sure. But it's got that characteristic there, and it's just it's good, man. And I notice that sometimes with these New England style or these hazy IPAs, they taste good going down, but then they have some kind of weird
aftertaste.
Yeah, like something is just something weird there. This does not have that.
No,
which I like.
No, it's good stuff. Bent brim. It's got a picture of a hat with the I'm a bent brim guy. Every time I get a hat, I got to make sure I curve and bend my brim. Some people
Is that
like the
bent
straight
or curved brim?
It's
Because bent, I always think is like a teepee, like it's...
Yeah. No, I believe the bent brim is the curvature.
Okay.
Because now kids are days, they don't do that. Like you got a bent brim right there. Did
yeah.
you do that, or did the hat come like that?
Oh, it came really bent, and then I had to actually try to flatten it out.
Okay.
This is a free hat I got. I said I'm going to wear for this episode.
Of something we've never had on our
on
show.
the show.
Before.
I don't think I've ever.
I don't think
had
we've
it.
ever even.
But if it was free, it was for me, and I said I'm going to wear it. Wrap some rabbit hole right
and
there.
you do see rabbit hole at every store. We just never pulled the plug.
I know we got to buy it. We got it now. I have to, and then wear the hat while we have it on the show, so I could be more supportive. But yeah, this is solid juice, John. I mean,
it's pretty good. I thought it was pretty good.
I think it's a good 4 1/4. I might. What would you give it?
Yeah, no, probably about the same. I think I did do that on Untappd. I sit back now. You go into my fridge, man. I have Modelo.
Yeah.
I have Modelo Light. I have Corona Light. Michelob Ultra.
Yeah.
I don't have any of these beers anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we were leaving, and I was like, I'm buying a 4-pack, man. This is good stuff.
I just wish my body.
And then our buddy
handle
Tom
the way it
bought
used
a
to.
4-pack of something else.
All right.
And we switched one for one. I was like,
Okay.
hey, man, you want to switch one? Because I did like that too.
Yeah.
Switch one for one.
Cool.
And
Should have brought that.
like
down.
all we used to.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah. Next time.
I'll hold that for us.
Well, we may be going to. Actually, this is episode 2. Did we go to the beer festival yet? Or no, it's coming.
No. Let's do our big announcement. Not that anybody cares. Our big announcement is the Speakeasy podcast will be at the Drownlands Wild Acres 2026.
2026.
We've done a quick live videos and shorts there from 2024, 2025.
Yeah.
And this year, we will be representing the Speakeasy podcast at the Wild Acres in Drownlands over in Warwick, New York.
Warwick. I like Drownlands.
I do too.
That's become my new, for that area, it's kind of been my new favorite.
Yeah, I don't want to put down any other breweries that are in that area.
Yeah.
But there are
It's
some
just,
breweries.
it's nothing that the other breweries aren't producing great liquid. It's
No,
just,
they
it's
are.
just the
It's
style
just-
that we've been drinking lately. That's all.
The style of beer at certain places are just these IPAs that are like 9, 10, 11%. We're going back into that old school, man, where we're enjoying these lagers, these pilsners, these saisons.
Yeah. We're getting old. Our bellies don't handle some of this stuff. This other
And
stuff
Wild
as well.
Acres really is strictly lagers and saisons, I believe.
Yeah.
And you got places like Other Half will be there, but you're not going to find an Other Half IPA. You're not going to find broccoli or double broccoli.
Oh, not the broccoli.
Not the broccoli.
Not the cauliflower.
You're going to find their rice lager or their lime lager. You know what I mean? You're going to find that. Mindful Ales.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have their ales there. What's the other one that there's no... It's just a dude that makes them.
Oh.
There's like no place to go and get it.
Yes.
Unless you're at a festival.
God.
And they're so damn good.
I know.
That I want to give the guy like a $50 bill and be like, bro, can I just
know.
take 2 of those bottles with me?
Was it some arts? No.
Maybe.
I don't remember. Dom's yelling at the screen right now.
I know. That's his boy. But those are the stuff that are there.
Yeah.
You know? And
Which I think Dom might be going to this too. And
I'm sure he will be.
yeah. We'll see. Maybe we could get a couple there. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe bring some other guys with us. And maybe we'll do more videos there. But the Speakeasy podcast will be returning because
our third year in a row.
We got permission from our wives. They said it's okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the time right now, Johnny. I think we got to wrap this one up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
This has been fun. Hey, people, we're we're never going to tell you what to do, and sometimes we don't even take our own advice sometimes. If there's any little thing you can do that just makes life a little bit better, pay it forward. I watch these videos of some guy walk up to the front of someone's register, and they're like, cut a bunch of people or whatever, and they're like, hey, what are you doing, dude? And, they're like, no, I'm paying for your groceries, man. And they're like, what? Yeah, I'm just going to pay for your groceries. And, things like that. I'm going to say this real quick. I watched another video where a guy spent his whole day just complimenting people walking down the street. Bro, nice hoodie. This and that. And he just said, and you just see everyone's reaction from, like, thanks, man, to like, one guy, like, gave him a hug, and this and that. And he's like, thanks, bro.
Real quick to add to that, I follow a guy on Instagram and TikTok who, I don't know what the app is, but he'll take a picture of their face, and the app analyzes it, and it'll go back and show them what their social media is. And he'll find people, and he'll take their picture, and he'll find like their YouTube channel or their TikTok channel, and then he'll go up to them and be like, "Hey, are you blah 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 from YouTube?" And they're like, "Get the hell out of here!" And he's like, "No, bro, I watch you." And just to make them, and all it is just to not make fun of them.
Do that to us, please.
It's just to lift them up, and I'll be like, "Dude, I've been watching your YouTube for years, or I've been watching your TikTok for years, man. You make great content." And the people are like, "Get the hell out of here." He's like, "Oh, I only got like 10 subscribers." He's like, "Well, I'm one of those 10, man. I watch them." And the smile and the light up that these people get, dude,
it makes their day.
Just pay it forward.
I've said it on the podcast before. One day, this was many years ago, I was out with a couple friends, and I said, "Let's do something. It was just one of those like random kind of nights, and I said, "Let's do something fun today." And John knows about this. I've said it to him before. But I said, "Let's buy each one of us. Our mission tonight is to buy a random person a drink or a round. Yeah. So if it's a couple people sitting at the bar, say, guys, that round's on me. Just out of the blue, just out of the, whatever. Just let's see what happens,
Just don't do it to girls because they think that there's
no, and that's the thing. That was a thing.
It's got to be a couple.
I think we were all like had significant others or something at the time, and we said, so it was like just a couple random dudes say, guys, this is on me, whatever, and they look at you first. They look at you and they're like, bro, thanks. Yeah. And then, ironically enough, all these people that we bought drinks for, I guess we're all drinking in the same area. We ended up at the same bar at the end of the night, and we got, in return, free drinks for like the rest, just from making that one,
Well, was it the people you bought? Yeah. They bought you a lot of drinks?
Yes. Everyone ended up saying, dude, that guy's awesome. That's on me. That's on me. Get him a shot.
So
all
they
this
wound
stuff.
up spending more money because you bought them one drink.
But in a way, here's the thing: we were all talking. We're all like this. We're all buddy. Now it's just random people, and they're like, "Dude, that guy's freaking cool, man."
That stuff spreads like wildfire.
It is. It does.
Positivity. You don't realize it, but positivity.
Yeah.
And giving going forward and doing the same thing somebody else did.
Yeah.
It spreads like wildfire.
It does.
Man. It really does.
Just
the power of positivity is strong.
It is,
man.
And I had another instance. I was in Morristown, and I had this is the last time something like this happened. This woman, she was obviously struggling or whatever, but she was selling empanadas on the street. And I go to her. First I said no. Your first instinct's always to say, "Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you." And she was just standing there, and you see her going up to everyone, and she's trying, and I felt bad, She's trying. It's not like she's asking for money. She's actually trying to sell something because she's trying to make money the right way, even though, well, there's probably no permits and all that stuff involved. Yeah, but she's still trying. She still worked, made something, created something that she's trying to get a little extra cash for. Yeah. And I said to her, at first I said no, thank you. And then I see her doing her thing, and I said, hey, excuse me. I said, I'll take two, or whatever, and she's like, oh, thank you, whatever. I go to a bar not too far from there. She walks into the bar, and I see her come. She went up to a couple people, or whatever, and this and that, and whatever. And I saw this young guy at the bar, and he just. I see her talking to her and everything like that, and he ended up like giving her a hug or something, Like I guess they were having some kind of connection where he was just a regular white dude, whatever, and this and that. And she didn't speak much English or anything, and he didn't buy anything from her. But I don't know if he may have gave her, I'm trying to remember if he gave her some money or something.
Right.
Hey, let me help you out here, So I was with Andrew at the time, and I was like, he's like, you want to get going? And I'm watching this go on in the distance or whatever. I said, hold on a second. And I went up to the guy who's with someone else, and I go to the bartender, and I get these guys around or whatever. And they were, like I said, they were young guys. And I said, he's like, really? I was like, I saw you with her. I saw what you were doing. I saw what the emotional intelligence you have as a human being to be nice, kind, and not just shove someone, away or whatever. I said, I witnessed that. I said, you deserve a beer, And you know what? Your friend deserves a beer because he's with you right now, And he's like, dude, thank you. He's like, I was learning about her, and, she was going through rough times and everything and this and that. And I said, kindness, that's what kindness is about. And I kind of want to extend that kindness to you too as well,
And we as a civilization, we've lost a lot of that kindness, man.
Yeah.
Especially now with the whole ICE thing that's out there. It's just like kindness has kind of gone away, man. Just pay it forward, be kind, make sure be kind and rewind, because, the next person that gets your video, you want to make sure they don't have to rewind it. Okay, you remember that? Be kind, rewind?
Yes, I do remember that. Blockbuster was a big follower of that.
Be kind, man. Just, even if that empanada lady, you don't want those empanadas because you don't want to get the shits, give her the money and be like, hey, give those empanadas
That
to
was the joke
else.
afterwards. I said, I'm getting the shits later.
The next person that comes up to you, just give them those empanadas. I'm paying for it.
They actually were pretty good, though. They were pretty good empanadas. But, you sometimes in life, and you'll hear
and
us
it's
say
funny
this a
coming
lot.
from us, because I don't know about you, but I'm kind of an asshole, and I just love to pay it forward, man. I really do.
We're joking assholes a lot a lot of times, but our hearts are good.
Our hearts are good.
And
unfortunately, our hearts are good. Probably too good.
That's my biggest weakness. No, I'm joking. But that's life.
Let's end this.
Yeah. Cheers.
Let's go. Double tap.
Good stuff. Double tap. Kentucky Ace. This
Good
turkey
stuff.
juice you guys brought out. I really liked it. Fun episode. We'll see you guys next week.
Pay it forward.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Pay it forward. Cheers. All right.